Hey, my name is Malaika Burley. I am a weight loss mentor and transformational coach. And I wanted to talk to you today about how to stay motivated. So I am going to give you 5 tips for how to stay motivated on your weight loss journey. And before I get into that, if we haven't met before, like I said, my name is Malaika Burley. I'm a weight loss mentor and transformational coach. I am on a weight loss journey myself. At this point, I've lost over 65 pounds, and I love to work with moms and that have gained a significant amount of weight and lost themselves. I want to work with them and help them to lose the weight and then gain themselves back again. And I like to do that mainly in Transformation Tribe and also on the Overweighted podcast. And by the way, Transformation Tribe is an open network where you can come join us for some community and support on your weight loss journey. And you can do that at malaikaburley.com/network is how you can get access to that for free. So come join us in Transformation Tribe. I'd love to have you in there and support you on your journey. But let me get into these tips. So like I said, 5 things to help you stay motivated on your weight loss journey. At the beginning of the year, people make the New Year's resolutions or you make goals for the year and you're like hype. Everybody's excited and it's like, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to lose the weight this year. This is the year, new me. We do that at the beginning of the year. And usually by the middle of February, that motivation is gone. So I wanted to give you some tips to help you stay motivated. And the first tip that I have for you, and if you know me, you're probably not going to be surprised that I'm going to say this, but you won't stay motivated. All right, the first tip to staying motivated is that you don't stay motivated. But hear me out. I do have some actual tips for you for the other 4 tips, but you're not going to stay motivated. And just realize that is all of us. It doesn't matter what it is. It's not just for your weight loss goals. If you think about anything when you first get it and it's brand new, that you're really excited about it, and then after a while you kind of just get used to it, you get comfortable with it, and it's not really as exciting anymore. And so that kind of is what happens with our goals, and especially when it comes to losing weight. Like, we're excited, we want to do it, and then we realize, like, wait, hold up, this is actually work. I have to do work to actually make this happen. So just know your motivation is not going to be on 10 at all times, but that's okay. That's normal. We all go through that, okay? Kind of goes in cycles. Like, there'll be like some ups and downs of like when your motivation's high and when it's low. And by the way, I do have an episode on the Overweighted podcast where I talk about like 2 tips to help you be more consistent, that will really help you with staying consistent when the motivation is low, so that you're still doing the things to move you towards your goal. So make sure you check that out. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, it's Overweighted podcast. All right, so tip number 2, here's some actual tips on how to stay motivated. So capitalize on your motivation. So when your motivation is really high, like, that's the time to like do the most. All right, like, go all out, do all the things that you want to do on your weight loss journey at those times when your motivation is highest, because you're excited. So you're kind of like in that mode. And like the whole like momentum theory, like when something's in motion, it wants to stay in motion. So when your motivation's high, like I said, capitalize on that and use it to your advantage so that you can get the most out of that high time of motivation, because there will be those low times. So when your motivation is high and you're super excited, that's going to be the time that you're going to, make sure you're hitting like your fitness goals or whatever your plan is for your fitness. That's the time that you're going to make sure you're staying on plan with your nutrition. That's the time that maybe you are doing some extra activity out with your friends and you guys are going for walks, or you're doing family walks after dinner. Like, really utilize that motivation for your benefit, because it's going to leave. So do whatever you can during that time, so that it kind of helps to compensate for those times where your motivation's low. All right, so that's tip number 2. Really capitalize on that motivation when it's high. The third tip I have for you to help you stay motivated on your weight loss journey is to like make a vision board or a prayer board. Those actually really do help. And what I like to do is I actually have mine in multiple places. So put it somewhere where you're going to see it every day. So one place I have mine like at the foot of my bed. So when I wake up, I see it on the opposite wall. When I'm waking up, I have it on my computer as my like screen saver or wallpaper on my computer, so that way whenever, and I'm on my computer all day pretty much, so I constantly am seeing it. I have it on my phone so that I'm looking at it on my phone. So make a vision or a prayer board, put some pictures on it, maybe of yourself before you gained all of the weight, to kind of remind you like, hey, this is kind of where I want to get back to. Or if you don't have any pictures of yourself at the smaller size or in the healthy condition that you want, what you can do is maybe find some pictures online. And I like to put my head on other people's pictures, so that's just something I do on my vision board. So you can, especially digitally nowadays, you can do that with a lot of the like photo apps, and kind of like cut your head out, put it on who's everybody, and just know that that's kind of just as something to remind you that, hey, I'm working towards this healthier body, this that I want to achieve. So that is something that you can do. That's number 3, make a vision or a prayer board. Number 4 is when your motivation is low or when you feel it dipping, be inspired by other people. So maybe there are some other people that you can follow on YouTube that are on a weight loss journey. Maybe, so, you know, you're watching them and that's encouraging you to stick with it, because maybe you're seeing that they have those times too when their motivation is up and down. And so you're staying encouraged to keep going through your weight loss journey regardless of, you know, where you are. Hey, Adrian, thanks for popping on. So look for maybe like I said, people on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are, that you can be inspired by their weight loss journey. Another thing you can do as far as being inspired by other people is listen to some motivational speakers. I love Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip hop preacher. He specifically really speaks to athletes a lot, and so a lot of his speeches and things are really like in your face, grind, motivational type of thing. So, you know, they kind of get you hype and get you up and going. But find that motivational speaker that really speaks to you, whether it's Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, Lisa Nichols, whoever your person is. Find that person that really is going to inspire you and help to kind of waken up that motivation inside of you. So that's tip number 4. And then my last tip, number 5, is check your energy. So one of my coaches, I have like 4 coaches, y'all, but one of my coaches, he loves to say big energy. Like, that's the only type of energy we have, is big energy. So you really need to bring it when you bring it. When you show up, you bring it, right? So one of the things you can do, if you notice like your motivation may be dipping because your energy might be low. So one of the things to do to help with that energy is maybe like put on some fun music. And so you got some music that's really fun and it's really upbeat, and sorry about the noise, just had the same thing yesterday, but anyway, maybe put on some music that's really fun and upbeat and kind of get you going and get you in a better mood so that your energy is elevating. And then, you know, you might want to put on your exercise clothes, or maybe you put on your sneakers and you're still listening to that music, and it's kind of getting you up and getting you moving, and it might inspire you to go out for a walk, you know, just kind of bounce around, dance around, whatever, but really work on bringing up that energy. And sometimes it helps like stand up, you know, smile, and, you know, pull your shoulders back and down, and just really listening to that music and going, that's going to help like elevate that energy and help with that motivation. All right. So that was 5 things to, well, 4 and another tip with helping you with your motivation to keep going in your weight loss journey. And again, I want to invite you to come into a Transformation Tribe. I would love to be a part of your weight loss journey, and you can join the tribe for free and join us in that community. that we're building, and there's weight loss tips in there, and then we're also there for accountability and support as well. And you can do that at malaikaburley.com/network. And I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you later. Bye.